What is up, guys? El Numero Uno here, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be pretty much breaking down night 2 of SummerSlam live from New Jersey. Now, I already got to start by saying this night 2 was already 10 times better than night 1. I felt like night 2 had all the stipulations, every single title match on the line. And it just, for some reason, night 2 felt so much bigger, so much more crazier, and just, it felt more alive. Now we're gonna get into the things that we liked first, and then we get into the things we didn't like. There really wasn't a lot on this show that I didn't like, so a majority of the stuff I say in this video are gonna be pretty positive. Now there are going to be a few things I'm just nitpicking, but that's just any other day, honestly. Anyways, if you guys do enjoy these videos, we are back to doing these reviews. So look out for Monday Night Raw, NXT, and Smackdown coming this week. We may not have it. I am forewarning you, we may not have them all, but I will let you guys know which ones we do have. But if you guys enjoy these videos, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more, and let's get straight into the video. Now the first match on the card, and already we're starting off with the banger, ladies and gentlemen. We had Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky versus the champion Naomi. Now these women put on a show to start. I mean, hats off to every single one of them. They did amazing in the ring. You had spot after spot. It just, these women are so good in the ring, and they're so likable as characters, whether they're heel, face. All these women are just so incredible, and they really made the start of this show really important. Now it started off with Naomi coming out with a special entrance with her stepdad or father. Correct me what I'm wrong on there, but I thought this was awesome. This was really cool for Naomi, and you could just tell on her face, her dad's face, that they were really glad to have this moment for them. And in the end, Naomi was able to retain her title in a very interesting and heel tactic, where Rhea Ripley did do a avalanche riptide to Io, and as she was pinning her, she took Rhea off the pin and then pinned Rhea to retain her title. Thought that was really smart of Naomi. Thought that was right in line with her character, and we're gonna see her versus one of my favorites right now in Stephanie Vaquer, La Primera, at Clash of Paris, I believe. And that's gonna be great. So great first match to start the pay-per-view. Let me know what you guys thought of this match in the comments down below. And for the second match, and arguably I think my favorite match of the entire night, and hands down the best match of the entire night, which was the 6-man TLC ladder match. Oh my god, is literally all I can say about this match. Every single team had such an innovative way, whether it was trying to grab the titles, using a ladder, using tables, using chairs. I mean, this match was so damn good. You had Tommaso Ciampa looking like they were gonna do the infamous edge spear moment from years and years ago that we've always seen, but yet they even swerved us. Tommaso Ciampa was hanging off it like he was Spider-Man. I don't know what he was thinking. It was just absolute craziness. You had Andrade like holding Rey Fenix up. That was super cool. You had DIY going through tables. You had Candice LeRae going through a ladder. You had BFAV involved. You had MGM going through a table. You had so much chaos. And in the end, the Wyatts retained their titles with the help of Uncle Howdy, Nikki, Eric Rowan. This match was just all chaos, and I loved it. This was a 5 out of 5, and definitely my most favorite thing on this show. Let me know what you guys think. about this match? And does it rank up there with the top TLC matches of all time? Because I think it does. Next thing we had on the card was Becky Lynch defending her Intercontinental title versus Lyra Valkyria. Now the stipulation for this was a no disqualification match, and if Lyra lost this title match, she can no longer challenge Becky Lynch for that title. Now with those stipulations, usually this does go one way or another. Either Lyra wins, gets the title back, and they continue this feud, or she continues the feud with Bayley, or she loses and she can't compete unless Becky has the belt. Now this match, they always do really good in the ring. They have such great chemistry, and this match was no different. They had really good chemistry in the match. They were using wrenches, they were using tables. Lyra at one point got zip tied and couldn't really move. I mean, there was all kinds of stuff. You had a fire extinguisher, a Becky, you know, slam onto some chairs. Like, it was just crazy. But the real interesting part about this match is if Bayley was going to interfere, and that's exactly what did happen here. Bayley did come out in interference during this match, and it was where Lyra looked like she was really in trouble. She had a chair across her neck and Becky was about to hit her with the crowbar. Attacking Becky started to fight back, and then Lyra got the upper hand, and right as soon as the match was about to finish, Bayley accidentally hits Lyra, costing her the match. Therefore, she can no longer compete for that title as long as Becky holds it. Now, I'm really interested to see where this goes. I still don't know if it's building towards a Bayley heel turn. She kind of had her doubts, so I think maybe that's where we're going, to where she does use a weapon of some sort to hurt Lyra, and this is going to be all against Lyra. And I really hope Bayley can get the title out of this, become a Grand Slam champion again, because this is the only title she hasn't won other than the United States title, of course. But yeah, I thought this was great. Good job, everybody, and Bayley was looking good. The next thing we had on the match was AJ Styles, that farmer boy strength, you know, they don't want none, versus the man, the myth, the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time, the greatest Mysterio to ever live, and the descendant of the great Eddie Guerrero, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Yeah. Now this match was really good. These two are one of the best in the ring today. Dom has improved so much since his debut, and AJ Styles, need we say more? He's just phenomenal in the ring on whoever you put him with. And this match delivered. It started out pretty cool. AJ came out with a custom Cadillac in homage of Eddie Guerrero. It was, I believe, the 25th or 20th anniversary of the ladder match between Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio at Summerslam for the custody of Dominic Mysterio. So of course, you know, they had to pay homage to Eddie in this match on both ends. Of course, Dominic, you know, is a 20-year veteran at this point, and he was able to come out with the win in this by a little kind of heel tactic, but not really. It was more or less the smart move, not really heelish. Dom didn't cheat. Dom didn't use Judgment Day. They had a really cool spot in the middle of this match where they used the Eddie try to get DQ'd spot. It was really funny, but in the end, Dominic retains his title, and I'm really excited to hopefully see him get the double title when he has that match in AAA later this year. I'm really looking forward to that. Dom is just, put a rocket on him, give him all the belts. I love Dirty Dom. Match, I'm gonna be honest, was my least favorite of the whole matches. I think it was still good. Jacob came out pretty cool with the mask. Solo had some cool stuff, but Jacob got tied up on the top. I thought that was interesting, but then you had awesome interference from the NFTs. No return from Tama Tonga like a lot of people, and Solo retains. There really wasn't much to this match, I feel like. So this match was all right. Felt like another Smackdown match, to be honest. For the main event, we had Cody Rhodes going up against the greatest of all time, John Cena. Now, this match was already better than their Mania match. It started off with Cody getting a beautiful entrance dedicated to his father, Dusty Rhodes. I damn near shed a tear in my eye. Yeah. And I thought this was beautiful. This was really cool for Cody. He came out with the mask, the jacket, looking dope. This is the only thing good I'll say about Cody. Other than that, he's a bum. I don't care. I'm turning heel. I don't give a damn what you think. John Cena, the greatest of all time, came back as a face. Everyone was cheering. This match had everything in terms of emotion for both of them. I feel like Cena being a face again and being the super Cena that we've seen all these years, pulling out moves, super AAs. It was a street fight, so they were using certain guardrails, tables. It was really good, man. This was so much better than their Mania match. Like, the emotion in Cody's eyes when he literally gave a final salute to John Cena was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. I'm gonna give you my honest reactions. I don't want Cody as champion. To hell with Cody. I'm a heel. Okay, I don't want to see Cody on top. I love Cody. I think Cody's great, but I don't want to see him on top, damn it. All right, with that out of the way, this was great, man. And to see Cody get emotional when he's hugging Cena was beautiful. But the big thing we need to talk about, man, it's the biggest thing to come out of this show, and they ended it with another surprise like they did in night one. Make sure you guys go check out that video that we did and we uploaded today and give it a like. Now, let's talk about it. Brock Lesnar returned to the WWE after a couple years. Now, if you are well aware of the Brock Lesnar controversy and allegations and everything that's happening or has happened in recent years with Brock Lesnar, there are going to be people that, yes, have the right to not have a reaction or truly hate this part, and I'm not going to criticize those people. I'm not going to call out names. I'm not going to belittle those people. They have their own opinions. I have mine, and I am excited to see Brock back in the WWE. And from what we've heard already, Cena was the one who requested to work with Brock in his farewell tour, and that's what this is. So I hope people can also understand that it's not that serious and they need to not be so fucking soft these days. And I get it. I understand what is tied to Brock, but at the same time, don't also go and waste your energy on people who did have a reaction to this and then say, well, if you like what Brock did and you shouldn't be cheering for this and that. Come on, what are we all doing, man? All right, I'm super excited to this. I have my reaction to this on all my socials, so please make sure you guys go check that out. Like it, share it to your grandma, your sister, your dog, whatever. Anyways, I thought this was a fantastic pay-per-view, man. Night 2 was so much better than night 1. My only grievance about this was literally the Solo and Jacob match, that it just felt like a normal Smackdown match with the steel cage added in my opinion. I feel like they kind of rinse and repeat that formula. Jacob loses or gets beat down, and then the MFTs get beaten up after. So I don't know, we'll have to see if that develops even more, but that was okay. That was the only thing I had about the show. Everything else was 4 or 5 stars to me, and I'm really pleased with this SummerSlam overall, dude. I really am. So if I'm going to rate night 2, we're going to give night 2 a 4.5 out of 5 devil kisses, okay? And for an overall SummerSlam night 1 and night 2, I'm going to give the entire show of night 1 and 2 put together a 4 out of 5 devil kisses, okay? This was a phenomenal pay-per-view, man. I can't even lie. And I'm excited to see what's next. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please don't be afraid to hit that like button. Subscribe for more, as we're going to continue to do these PLE reviews, the Monday Night Raw reviews, the NXT reviews, the Smackdown reviews. Let's lock in, guys. All right, let's have a good year. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Deuces.